Have you ever felt trapped in a conversation where no one seemed to understand what you were saying? Or have you noticed that your brain processes information faster than most people? At first glance, having a high IQ may seem like a blessing. However, exceptional intelligence comes with a burden that few can carry. Today, I will reveal 4 problems of being very intelligent. And believe me, the reality is far from as glamorous as it seems. Number 1. Difficulty feeling understood. When you are very intelligent, your references, your humor, and even your problems operate on another level. You make complex connections instantly, but when you try to explain them, people simply can't keep up. This is not arrogance. It is real cognitive loneliness. You simplify, rephrase, try again, and still notice that blank look on the other side. It's as if you were speaking a language that only you understand, even while using the same words as everyone else. Number 2. Impatience with others' slowness or mistakes. Your brain goes from A to Z in seconds, while others are still at C, trying to understand obvious things. You don't want to be impatient. You don't want to be the person who sighs when someone takes too long to understand. But it's hard to slow down when your mind has already reached the conclusion. It's frustrating to watch slow processes when you've already visualized the shortcut. And here's the worst part. This impatience pushes people away. They feel judged by you, even when you're just trying to be efficient. You end up being seen as arrogant or intolerant when you're simply operating at a different speed. Number 3. Frequent boredom. When you process information quickly and see patterns easily, most activities lose their appeal. Superficial conversations are torture. Conventional entertainment doesn't stimulate you, and routine tasks are mental agony. You need complexity, challenge, and intellectual novelty, but everyday life was not designed for that. So, you find yourself searching for the next thing that will occupy your mind for more than a week. The result, you rarely finish projects and are left with the feeling that you are wasting your potential in a world that moves too slowly. Number 4. A sense of isolation. All the previous points add up to a peculiar loneliness. You're surrounded by people, but you feel completely alone. You can't connect because few understand how your mind works. Relationships remain superficial because you don't find anyone who can keep up with your reflections. So, you become the odd one out in the environment. Being very intelligent is not the superpower people make it out to be. It is living in a world that was not made for the speed of your mind. If you identified with this, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and comment on which of these problems you face. I'll see you in the next video.